All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Everyday Upland. Guys, the Hidden Gems Chicago event is on tomorrow. I will be heading to Chicago tonight. I'm probably going to do a little bit more treasure hunting here in Cleveland, and then I'm going to head to Chicago. There's 27,500 and something properties that were unreleased, and we're able to mint them. People who would participate have a chance to win zero point 0.3 UPIX, sorry, it's 0.03 Spark, and up to 10,000 UPIX. And just like the previous event that they had going on, when you mint, you get certain amount of entries to win the 10,000. When you buy, you get a certain amount of entries. When you send to different properties, you get a certain amount of entries. Um, Hey, what's going on, man? I'm good. I'm good, man. How are you doing today? I'm just doing another reminder about the event tomorrow. I don't know how much money you have, but take part. There's an opportunity here, which is something I came to speak on, where everyone who gets involved, I think there's going to be a lot of buying and selling here in Chicago. Chicago is a very desirable city. I think it's been sold off for a long time, probably about a year or maybe less. I'm not 100% on that. I don't own any properties there. Um, what's it called? So, here's an opportunity to make some extra UPIX. As you see, my total UPIX have increased. I sold two properties today. So I may take some of that money, bring it to Chicago, and try and buy and sell and flip a few properties. I don't know how long this will take, 27,000 properties to be sold out, but I know they're going to go fast. So I'm going to go make my way to Chicago after this live and see what I can see. That's what I wanted to say, but I'll just be checking out different properties. I have a list here. And also, earlier when I signed in today, I got a little notification from Upland that they changed the pricing on the property to base it off the value of the rarity of properties or the exclusivity of properties. So properties, the numbers that I showed you yesterday is different today. I still have the numbers from yesterday here to make the comparison, but I'm probably sure this is maybe updated. I don't know, but I still have the numbers here, guys. So I'm not gonna try and delete this. I just want to see if maybe some of these properties have increased in price by how much. Because if you check on the Uplands website, they have an updated price list of all the properties that will be up. Hopefully, their price isn't too much more, because I did see some properties that if you have 20K to spend, which is something I would suggest, you could buy about close to three properties easily, maybe more depending on how high or how low you go, because there's some properties that were like less than 1,000, and I bet they changed those ones and put them all to 2 300 2 to 3,000. I don't believe they're going to keep properties that are so cheap available for us to mint, because that will be minted out and up and back on the market in seconds. So but yeah, so Upland is having the big event tomorrow. Um, you know, I'm gonna be taking part. I hope you guys take part and benefit. Hopefully, you can sell, you can flip, and make some money. I need to do that because I need to grow my net worth in this game. My net worth, except for today, kind of went up a little bit, but for the last little bit, I've just been sitting and collecting on my monthly earnings, which is something I would like to increase as well. So, yeah, like, getting guys, take part, and just yeah, just get involved. And to continue about what I was talking about yesterday, so I had, let me just quickly go on the, let's see here if I can find the comments. No, I think I have to go. I have to go to my channel. Just give me 1 second. I have a comment here that I would like to address. So I had concrete in my veins. Commented last night about the NFLPA that they had this contract um, almost 4 months ago, more than 4 months ago. So I did some digging and I came to find out that yes, he's absolutely right. NFL All Day's been around a lot longer than actually the legits, I believe, because I believe that the legits, um, they no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I think um they I think NFL All Day's been around longer than legits. Maybe I got that incorrect, but correct me if you can. Check in the leave your comments in the comments below. So what I came to find out, and I believe that my suspicion is correct, that Dapper Labs and Upland, there's a possibility of a collaboration in the future. And I can say a very, 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 um, I believe that like a lot. Like I really and truly believe that because the reason why I believe that so much is because Dapper Labs, who is in charge of NFL All Day, the UFC highlights, and NFL, NBA Top Shots, they have worked together in the past. Probably over a year to a year and a half ago, those two companies had joined together. And when you read and what Upland is trying to do, what Dapper Labs is trying to do is what Upland wants to happen within its own game. So this is something that I believe will be coming. I don't know if they will be announcing something like this in Vegas, but I would not be surprised if it does happen. And it would be great for the game, especially for all those who have businesses in the game, all the people who applied for a Meta Ventures permit or license or whatever they call it. You'll be able to sell your NFTs, and individuals who um, have a lot of NFTs and do not have a store, you can be a sub merchant and make an agreement with the store owner on how much you will be selling your properties, your NFTs for, and get them sold in their store, which altogether is awesome. Bringing some utility to the game, to the structures, and ornaments will be the advertising thing. It just makes sense what Upland is doing. I think they're dropping cars, ornaments, and MetaVenture stores, possibly with various types of NFTs that can be purchased in game. A lot of people, I believe, in Top Shots, if they're not playing Upland, or yeah, if they're not playing Upland, they definitely gonna want to sell all their NFTs USD. So, guys, if you do want to buy any NFTs, prepare to have some USD in your account. But if they do play Upland and also are on Top Shots, they possibly will want it in upx. I don't know. Maybe they're new to the game and they want to raise some upx, and they have the, I don't know. I don't know, but I will see how it all works. I'm sure there's people who have Top Shots and play Upland because they're one and the same almost. So yeah, these companies have worked together, so I can see all of that coming in all at the same time. The ornaments are going to be displaying possibly all the items that are sold within a store, and cars will be driving through neighborhoods. Hopefully, a store is on that street that the car is driving in, and you'll be able to see that ad being projected above the building, whether you can see it from above or you have to be in a car driving through the neighborhoods. So, guys, continue to build. Spark Day is tomorrow. So, you can also buy some Spark, load up on your Spark because it's gonna be needed for you to build your structures and use for cars and all the various other things that are happening in this game. June is not that far away. We are already past the halfway mark in May. So, another approximately 2 weeks is left. So get involved, participate, travel to Chicago, see if you can mint some nice exclusive or limited or rare properties, whichever one you're lucky enough to get. Flip those bad boys, collect the UPX, and save it for Las Vegas because a lot of things will be happening and a lot of UPX, I believe, will be needed when you go to Las Vegas because what's going to happen? They're going to be introducing a lot of new things. And if the Dapper Labs collaboration is announced during that time, you'll be able to purchase NFL All Day NFTs, NBA Top Shot NFTs, and the UFC NFTs, whether it'll be purchased for UPX or USD, which altogether is awesome. Upland is bringing their ideas together, or the idea that they had set out to do, they're bringing it together. They're going to be incorporating other blockchains, which is awesome. A lot of opportunities there, guys. We are all able to start businesses in Upland, which is awesome. I will be running some car washing business. So obviously I'm going to be loading up on Spark so I can build my structures. And possibly, you know what? I think I have to look into how to rent some Spark as well. Because if I can have at least one or two more buildings built before the June 6th Genesis week, I'll be able to say, all right, well, car wash is available for all those people who get their cars and you go off road and it gets dirty and all that stuff. Mechanic shop available. I got buildings. Here they are. Come and bring your vehicles there to be fixed, to be cleaned, to do whatever it is that you need. Upland for Life, what's going on? How's the building coming along with Bell Harbor and wherever else that you're building? I haven't checked out Bell Harbor in a while. I've been in Cleveland doing some treasure hunting, so I haven't really gotten a chance to check. Yeah, as I don't get much time to really come on the computer and check. Most of the times I'm on my phone and I'm not really on it too long. But I do come and play Upland every day. I love this game. It's so much fun. I just told my cousin about it. He's gonna check it out. Hopefully he decides to join. If he decides to join, hopefully he can become a subscriber on the Everyday Upland podcast, which is awesome. And I would like to thank my new subscriber. Thank you so much for taking the time out to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for taking the time to watch and listen to my episodes that I put out on a daily basis. Hopefully, I do bring you some value and you can continue to be a subscriber of mine and you can tell other people about the great content that you get from me. And yeah, Bell Harbor is getting a lot more people are building their already buildings. Okay, that's beautiful. So that means that's going to create a lot of value in Bell Harbor once buildings are coming up, which is awesome. That's beautiful. I like that. 15 buildings so far that I've counted, and many more being built. So 15 are completed or just being built? Because if they're completed, that's a lot. That's a lot, and that's great for that. And I'm going to say thank you again for letting me know to buy a product because now the value has gone up with these 15 buildings that are either to be built or already built. So that's great. That's great. All different sizes. You bought four more. Oh, so Bell Harbor is your spot. That's awesome, man. Collect it up because as you see, the 15 completed. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. 15 that's awesome. That is awesome. You know that that will bring even more attention to that region, and will continue for it to grow and the value will go up. That's awesome, man. Yeah, 15 completed. Wow, I like that. That's really cool. Like I'm glad you told me about it and I got two properties down there. I haven't been in Queens because I've been trying to get some of these treasure hunts that people are getting like some 5 and 10 and some 2,000 upix. So I haven't gotten anything like that, nor have I got any spark. But I'm still trying. We'll see how it goes, how that all goes, and yeah, like this is beautiful. Like I'm excited for Genesis Week. I will not be in Las Vegas, unfortunately, but I already spent my money to go somewhere else, so I won't be going there. But I will be looking forward to what that brings. Yeah, a big one that has 5,000 in 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, so the 5,800 is an apartment building. So that 2 weeks, that's not bad. Like that's a good time to be building a property. Like I have a property. Oh, let me check. I think it should be 1 or 2 days left. Let me check. I haven't checked for about 2 or 3 days now, so I don't know where it's at. Like I can't wait for it to be completed so I can start building in Addis Lane Park and Bell Harbor. Those are the two spots that I'm going to be building in next. Um, let's see here. Give me 1 second. Just bear with me. I'm just going to look to see that property. What percentage of it is left? Oh no, this yeah guys, like the app is always resetting. I don't know what's going on. Well, Upland, please fix. Okay, so I have 1 day, 14 hours left, and this structure in LA will be complete, and that will I think that's my second one in LA. So yeah, in 1 day, 14 hours, and I will yeah, I'm so happy you brought that up. That's a great thing. Yes. What I'm noticing is that there was a guy, I don't remember what city I was in. I think I was in Queens. I bought a property to him. He had a lot of spark. He took that spark, built that property, and I went and checked maybe 3 or 4 days later. He built it pretty quick. It probably took him about 4 or 5 days. It wasn't a lot because he had a lot of spark. And he sold that bad boy. I wish I had seen how much he was selling it for to get an idea, but there's somebody in this game right now who's building, is buying properties, putting structures on them, and selling them, and they're going fast. That wasn't on the market long, and that's another strategy that us guys can incorporate. But obviously, you need more spark to do so. So the more spark you have, the more you can take advantage. So all you'd have to do, simple, is just or smartly look to see what neighborhoods are have that have properties being built in, buy a couple properties like Bell Harbor or wherever else that are you see that are slowly building up. You build those properties and just fire them off because people pro- um are buying are buying properties with structures on them, which I think is a great deal. Like even someone offered me the community that I showed you guys in Queens that I bought a property in, and every property is on an angle. It's all messed up and stuff like that. One of the guys, I guess they really wanted me out, but I keep increasing my cost. So if they really want me out, just pay me, like I always say. But one of the guys there offered me another Queens property with a structure on it, but quickly. recall that offer. And I was just like, oh, you're so lucky. That's something I would have thought about if you had kept the offer, because the more structures I have, the better it is. And he was willing to trade that for a structure. Yes, the monthly earnings wasn't the greatest, but that would be a quick and easy flip for me, because I would give up that property, which I think I paid like 6 or 7 thousand for. He would have given me a property around the same value, but and it would be the same monthly upx, if not a little bit less. But I would have taken it possibly and just sell it right away and make a huge profit off of it, because it already has a structure on there. Or it would be something that's good to keep. So you never know. But that's what I'm seeing right now, is that townhouses are getting completed and sold so quickly. Absolutely. That's the same thing I'm seeing too. And I wish I had came up with that and started doing it. Oh, so you all right, there you go. See? There you go. Hopefully you can sell all your legits that you want to sell. Yeah, yeah, business in the game will be a must. Of course, man. Like this is where I wish I could go back to the beginning and just bought anything. Just buy and buy and buy and buy legits, because I would be putting my legits to be sold, but I have goose eggs. I got none. Actually, I have one, and I don't even know. I didn't even pay much for it. So yeah, it's something that I'm happy that Upland is bringing some utility and more ways for people to make money. And because another thing, that's why they need to incorporate all these things, and I hope they go hard and drop some heavy bombshells in June, because Upland has lost about 6 to 9 thousand new UPX holders recently. And I understand why. Things are slow right now, right? A lot of places, a lot of cities are sold out. The desirable cities are sold out. LA is not, but a lot of the other cities are sold out. And if players starting the game aren't willing to put at least $50 to $75 into the game, then it would be quite difficult for you to buy 1 or 2 properties and sit on that for a month or 2 or 3, and wait for um, your monthly earnings or whatever it is. That's going to be quite difficult. Um, yeah, so yeah, guys, like I completely understand why they left, because it's something that was going to take, it's a long journey, like I've said in my previous episode with cars. Yeah, no, I haven't thought about how much in USD or UPX I would charge. At the time, I was just trying to get as many. So when I was in Detroit, I was trying to get as many businesses as I possibly can get my hands on. And all my businesses were to kind of in to relate to one another. So I would get a mechanic shop, I get an auto detailing, and a transportation business. So I try to buy those is what I try to buy a lot in Detroit. I think I got a mechanic shop. I'm not 100%. Maybe they're all car washes or auto detailing, but they kind of go hand in hand in a sense. So I was trying to do that so I can start a business in Upland at least. But the monthly charges and stuff like that, no, I haven't thought about it yet. But when that time comes around, I will. I don't plan on charging an excessive amount of money for it, but it's gonna be. I'll probably charge, I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 thousand UPX for a car wash or something. Nothing too expensive. I'm gonna just assume that it's I don't know, but something like that. But I haven't thought about it. It's something I will have to think about. Let's see. I have a car. Um. Okay. So one of the car washes that I purchased in LA is attached to a plaza, so you can go to the plaza and um, buy whatever else that is there that's available. But for now, like I said, I haven't really thought of that part yet because I didn't have a clue of when businesses were gonna come into Upland. Um, so yeah, I didn't really think of that yet, but that's something I will have to think about now. I just really want to see what's gonna happen in June when Genesis Week starts. If um if they're gonna be some huge major announcements in Upland, which at the end of the day would be awesome for us the players because we're early adopters being in this game. Yes, I know there's a lot more people that were even earlier than us, but I still consider us guys who started in the last 6 months or so are still early adopters of this game because it really hasn't taken off and really gone mainstream. Even though Upland has just under, I think, 300,000, no, just over, so 316, 314,000 um, UpX holders in the game that will grow with time. So yeah, there it is. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be great. Upland is doing it right now. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Um, there's gonna be competition. There's gonna be other metaverses that will want to do whatever it is to compete with Upland, but Upland have a great idea. They have something going for them, and it's just for us, the individuals within the game, to maximize what the game offers, and do not try to rip or scam people so the game can grow even more. All right. Anything else, Upland for Life, that you want to say, like, or ask, or anything like that? Did you actually a question for you? Did you buy any businesses in all of the cities, like intentionally bought certain types of businesses in the game in all the properties you've minted, or did you just mint and whatever you got, you got? Let me know because I really Detroit. I went after the car washes. I went after a transportation hub because I would like to buy a semi truck if they do build that in Upland. I'd like to buy one of those, and those will be what I'll be using for my business. So my transportation hub business will be a business where if you want to transport your car from one city to the next, I'm your guy because that's the business I'm going to be doing as well as a car wash, truck wash, all cars related as far as I can go right now in Upland because there is tons of opportunity coming. I've tried, but no, I have only got one. I recently I've been thinking that I need to. Yes, you do. You do. And if you have a lot of legits, like you did say, you put one up and you like the process, you like the concept, I'm just gonna make this suggestion to you. You don't have to do it, but try and see if you can get a museum, a art center, or something like that. Yes, insurance. Yes. Yeah, that's not bad. And it was an insurance place. That's even better. That's good. You need insurance. I'm sure you're gonna need insurance in the game, or you're gonna have some use for it. I don't know, but you do. Yeah, yeah. Get those businesses because they're gonna matter when cars are in the game. I don't know what direction they're gonna go exactly and what businesses will be allowed to be made. But yeah, because Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Custom plates. Yeah, that's where that could work. Yeah. Yeah, man. Just think about these things because that's what I did. And decals, yeah, even see if you can find a car dealership. See if you can buy a car dealership. You could make it a brand new car dealership, or you know what? Don't even make it a brand new car dealership. Make it a used car dealership. Okay, so try and get a dealership. Reason being, once these cars get pumped out and they start getting um, available for everyone, the guys who have the money already are definitely going to be upgrading often because they can afford to. Because if you're making 2 to 3 million upx a month and a car or whatever it is 800, 700, or $1 million, well, it's free cash. So you could keep a car for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and then sell it, right? Put it on Uplands for Life's used car lot. You can have your business there. You agree on whatever price. Somebody buys it, he gets some money, or he collects it from UpX from his monthly earnings and buy a brand new car. And that's how it works. So these are the things I believe are going to be happening in the game. So this is why I made sure I bought some businesses in Upland for this reason. When cars come into the game, could open a lot of avenues. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, this is why I do this. Like, this is why I'm on here. Like, you throw me something, and I bounce you back something even nicer. Cause like that, I what you said earlier about the custom plates and all of that, that just made my brain just start going crazy. And then boom, there we go. You can get a car dealership and turn it into a used car dealership and sell all the old cars that these guys get rid of. Because I believe like when cars are readily available, these guys with the money aren't keeping their cars. Like, what for? I'm gonna drive this motor car for a bit and then get rid of it, and then I'm gonna upgrade to another one and then get rid of it. Maybe I get a semi or whatever it is. And yeah, so you have a used car dealership. There you go, man. There you go. There you go. Yeah, these are the things I think about sometimes. I may not think about the how much I'm going to charge people and all that stuff, but the base idea is there. And then once the game implements the things that will work with that idea, then I try to figure out the cost of things. So just another way to generate even more UpX in the game to become giants, man. That's the goal. Everyday Upland want myself and all my subscribers to be giants in this game. And it's possible just by us sharing and talking and just going through ideas, it will bring us more UPIX or even US dollars, if whatever you prefer. It's possible. Yeah. So, yeah, man. That's it, bro. So start considering. Take part if you can. If you do have any UPIX, take part in Chicago. Flip some properties. Once you flip some properties, that will help you to generate some more UPIX. So when Vegas comes about and cars are debuted, you'll be in the driver's seat, literally and figuratively. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you, Upland for Life, for coming through as always. We just work very well. Oh, here we go. Another one. All right, before I go, what would you think about a business that would look for houses? Yeah, yeah, you could do that. I don't know how that would work, but that would be interesting. Like a realtor business in the game. Yeah. Let me just answer this or talk about this before I go. But yeah, that could work. I don't know what you would have to do. Like you would have to have you would I would say this. In order to do like a realtor business in the game, you got to know the floors for all the cities, right? To make suggestions on where they should go. You have to have yourself properties that you're willing to let go with structures on them so they get a full feel of the game. They got structures there. Um, Yeah, yeah, that's good, man. Keep brainstorming, and I'm here. Just bounce them off me, and I'll tell you, and you can correct me or whatever it is. I'm flexible. I'm here to learn as well. But yeah, to see what people are going to want. You could do a realtor business, but you got to accumulate a lot of properties and also a lot of not UpX Spark, so you can have properties on these things. Like I can say, if you have some, like, say for example, you have your Bell Harbor properties that are built nice. Then you have some oceanfront properties that's right there. They can buy a boat in the game and go sailing on the water and stuff like that. These are the types of properties you're gonna have of various type of properties that people will want to purchase. And yeah. Yeah, man. Anytime, bro. I'm here, man. I'm here. That's why I appreciate when you come on, man. You bring up good points, and that just gets my brain going, and I just spit out a few good ideas here and there. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I go blank. Sometimes I got lots in this big head of mine. But yeah, man, thank you, man. Thank you for watching again. You have a great night. And to everybody else, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, subscribe, like. All right, guys, peace out. See you tomorrow.